Are you recording audio now?
I've been recording audio for like 12 minutes.
Oh, all right. Never mind then. Okay. All right, the sync point in 3, 2, 1, now. Wait, whoop, 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 whoop. False alarm, false alarm. Gotta start capture first.
Ah, that would have been even more awesome.
Oh, shit, that was really loud. Okay.
You include that. Include you almost forgetting to start capturing in the video.
I will. I'll put that as a little intro. Okay. Well, since that's our intro, welcome back to Let's Uplay. This is going to be Paper Wario now because I've got the skin for Mario to look like Wario. Anyway, I'm Star Road Warrior, also known as Jordan, and joining me again is Frozen Treasure, Roy42.
Wait, what was that for? Oh, right. I forget I have that name. Hi.
It's one of your lesser known alias.
Actually, it isn't, because like it's the one I use on Twitter. I just did a terrible job of... I really should have stuck with the same one, since I'd been using that for several years beforehand. But when 2010 started and I got a Twitter account, that was also just after I had made my website. But anyway, we're going on a train.
Yes. As you may or may not know, this is Chapter 6 instead of Chapter 5. The Chapter 5 footage was lost indefinitely. I kind of plan to come back to it, but for right now, we're just going to moving on to Chapter 6.
Wait, so this means that I missed out on the second round of mobster footage?
Sadly, yes.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
How about to make you feel better? Whenever I get finished with this chapter, I'll go back and talk in long detail with the mobsters.
Great.
Also, I want to go ahead and say if there are any problems with this video as far as sync issues or video issues, then I do apologize. I'm using a new capture device to capture this, and I'm still kind of learning it, but hopefully I'm doing just right for you to enjoy these videos.
He's using an actual capture device, a roxio game cap. One of the things that's
Yes.
actually used by people in like the I don't know, games journalism.
It was kind of funny whenever I looked it up and saw different people commenting on theirs that they have. They're like, these are people that are beginners to novice. So I was like, yeah, I fit in that category.
That's a pretty giant piece of paper.
Got that right. He could hide under that piece of paper.
That yeah, I'm not sure
Yummy.
if I feel good or bad about a sticky, yummy doom. Also, although I probably feel kind of just weirded out nonetheless, because it's like, who actually threatens someone that way? I won't be able to do the voices this time. I can't keep up with the text enough. Which is a shame.
Nope. No problem.
I'll shine sprite.
I wouldn't say this isn't as boring as some of the others, but
It will not be
don't
as
know.
long as Chapter 3.
Yeah, you got that right.
I don't think anything will be as long as Chapter 3. Also, the fact that I won't be doing the voices is going to help that. I don't know if this is my favorite chapter of the whole thing, but I probably would say this about all of them, but they all have these really nice quirks to like what the gimmick is of that chapter. Like the only one that's really just straight, a very basic A to B dungeon exploration is Chapter 1, and the rest of it's... I mean, they've all got those kind of areas, like this place has got the, that bridge place where you fight the fuzzies. And stuff like that, but... Yeah, this one's a train detective mystery. I could write a novel about that. Be absolutely
I'm sure
revolutionary.
there's already ha
No, I could probably do it. Be the first of its kind.
Of course, whenever you think of mystery and train, I always think of Strangers on the Train. That's not really a book, it's more of a movie. Holy hell, that is a fat toad.
He's not fat, he's just big boned. God.
I'm not fat, I'm a little husky. In one of these, there's a hidden star piece, and I think it's the empty one.
Shouldn't you be checking all the drawers then, or is it just going to be kind of obvious?
No, it's one of those where you jump and do it. Ah, here it is.
Alright.
There it is.
There you go.
I was thinking it was the empty one, and that's Mario.
I will say, like, I like voicing, doing stereotypical voices for the overly fat characters in games, like with that guy, like, oh my god, dreams really do come true. Oh, I'm gonna go eat some chocolate. Oh god. It's like he's just he's like it always sounds like he's eating something, even when he's not. Partially, and that's probably due in part to him, you know, always having a knife and fork with him.
That's just scary. Who in their right mind would just go around anywhere carrying a knife and fork?
Cannibals.
That just makes it equally scary.
Exactly.
There's our detective.
I liked, because I played this one before the Paper Mario 1, I absolutely loved that there was an entire, in Paper Mario on the N64, there was an entire village of those penguins.
Yeah. And there's the family of bombs that we always seem to follow. Or they follow us.
Yeah, they're following us. I bet they are so pissed off that their child came out bronze. I told you I wanted a golden, or it was at least, at the very least, silver. We have a fucking bronze. We have to put up with that.
Alright, I talked to everybody. So we should be getting some sort of trigger event soon.
Ah, JRPGs.
Wait, I didn't talk to... There we are. Trigger event. Who do I need to talk to? Oh, I gotta talk to you. Love that we got a change in tune now.
Yeah. I'm gonna love it as well as soon as I see the video.
The case of the pot of super stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously.
I'd buy that book.
Indeed.
I can attest to the fact that, like, he has one eyebrow permanently, like, cocked, doesn't he?
The penguin?
Yeah. He's, like, always got that.
Can't really tell. He's got, like, a hat over it.
I think, and maybe I'm thinking of a different character. Like, there was one character that always had that kind of, like, raised eyebrow. It's like, I can attest to the fact that your face would kill after doing that for a minute, let alone every second of every day.
I think we made or you mentioned about Coop's eye.
Yep.
Like
he's got
one of them's open all the way, and then one of them's kind of like a stoner eye.
Yeah, he's kind of he is really fucked. He got dropped on his face as a baby, or head. Something like that.
They didn't keep his egg properly incubated.
So here's a thing. This is, well, apparently the only way to get tickets is through the mob, or being super duper rich. So I get the family of Bob-ombs and the rich, like, movie star Toad. Did the fat Toad talk about how he got on board, or did he just say, I got on board and it's awesome?
He's stuck on there because he can't leave his room.
But yes, like there's that business mole and this detective and stuff. Like, there are characters that it makes no narrative sense for them to be on this train. They should all be like that family of Bob-ombs type people.
Oh, plot holes.
I found a plot hole, nurse. Please help.
I kind of wonder how they're talking whenever they have the wavy text.
Wait, I covered that, remember?
How? I forget.
I forget as well. This is it's like mid-afternoon, but I have gotten very little sleep the last couple of days, but I definitely did do that before. I just go to the, look at all the old videos or something. I want to say...
I definitely will.
Yeah, I want to say it's chapter 3 or chapter 4. I like that he has to keep talking, like, describing, reiterating it in full. The sticky, yummy threat. Not just, hey, that weird fucking note.
Nope. Definitely stopped at number 3. Yep, it's the fat Toad. Poor guy, he gets so discriminated.
No, just because I can't leave my room doesn't mean you can just discriminate against me. Can you bring me some butter? I want some butter.
Can you fry that bad boy for me, please? Yeah, that's good. And there's nothing in the drawer. No need to look. Okay, we won't look. Now we will.
See, that's a Japan. That is a. Not being racist, like, it's not just a thing about JRPGs, but it's just a. Or at least it is actually in all JRPGs, but it seems like very Japanese that they always. Regardless of if it's a game or not, characters and things will just say. Like, hey, you definitely don't need to do the thing that I don't want you to do. And then, hey, they go do it. And the person gets fucked over because of it. Wait, so he can fit out of his room?
He can't. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there was somewhere that said, I'm stuck in here. I think when you revisit the train, it's like, oh, I'm just stuck in here. I can't move.
Well, you know, maybe if you didn't eat all that fucking stew or whatever. And also, if you exercised, you know, there's only one way you're getting out of this. Why not ripping the train apart? You're not strong enough to break out the window. And we're not gonna like lube up the sides of the door and your body so you can just slip out. You are gonna have to start doing some sit-ups. Let's work off that fucking fat ass body of yours.
Oh, now we lost all the suspicious music.
Well, damn it, let's go find another mystery.
Let's.
Hey, penguin dude, do you have other mysteries?
Penguin. I gotta give him his pot.
I've like the only thing of like everything from the old Batman when it was super camp, like the way that Batman Brave and the Bold is now. The only thing I've watched of that was the 1960s Batman movie with Adam West in it. And God, is that awful.
I actually watched that once, and my sides hurted from laughing so hard at that.
Like the first bat item that he pulls out in that movie is bat shark repellent.
Yes. What the fuck?
Apparently, they are actually slightly aware of the fact that at the end of every one of those episodes, they always get into or like in each episode, they're always in like a precarious trap, and then they always manage to somehow get out of it like really conveniently. And then, but Robin is convinced it's because they're just smarter than the bad guys, and Batman is convinced that it's because they're pure of heart. Again, pure of heart. Of course, that was before he was reimagined as a guy who just breaks people's legs. Well, he won't kill them or use a gun, but he'll probably do everything else.
Speaking of superhero movies, I had watched the Punisher this past week, and I put an interesting scene that I had saw, and you had commented on it about the guy that gets stabbed and shot, and yet the only thing that stops him is the face of boiling water. I just had to stop and go, who thought of that? Who in their right mind thought that was okay way to end an action scene? It didn't make any sense.
I don't know what movies he is in, but like Michael Myers, I think it was the Halloween movies, or the Friday the 13th movie. No, I know Nightmare on Elm Street is Freddy. I always forget whether Halloween or Friday the 13th. Which one of those? There's Jason and Michael Myers, but Michael Myers, like throughout all of his movies, has been shown to just survive everything. Stabbed, shot, thrown out for windows and all that shit. But he's not he's not super powered or anything. He doesn't have any sort of supernatural thing. It's just, he just really doesn't like dying, apparently.
That reminds me of a saying. You know who else doesn't die? Lara Croft and Freddy. They should get married. And in case you can't tell, in this video, it is getting darker.
I've been reading Twitter for the last like 30 seconds or so. I'm not even paying attention right now. Just give me a minute.
Dang it.
That's what's happening. I don't know if he's going to include this in the video or not, or if he's going to edit around it. But yeah, the call has been disconnected or interrupted. So now it's just me. I don't make great conversation. I should say something to Jordan while he's not here, and then he can hear it when he's listening to it. Hi, Jordan. Listen, when you edit this, keep this in. It'll be hilarious, I know it. Up the view count exponentially. Exponentially means a lot, right? Alright, let's call him back.
The person whom you're trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the beep.
Wow, that was weird. Oh, there we go. Dude, you would not believe the weird shit I've had to do today.
That's so loud whenever I do that. Okay. It was weird that it did that, though. Just completely stopped.
Sure was. But I kept going. I'm still recording. I still kept doing it.
Okay, well,
kept the dream alive.
Never let go.
I've got to remember to take my phone off the table or the desk when I record these, because I always know it makes it's like just pretty much vibrates straight through the microphone.
Okay, can you still see it good?
I'm sure I'll be fine. I mean, I was barely seeing it anyway. I'm sure
yeah,
I'll see.
You're having the same problem I had last time.
Yeah, I'll see enough of it, I'm sure.
Okay, alright, well, we'll get started now. If it shows up on there. And Roxio completely froze. Fantastic.
Ha! I'm still recording. I sent a message to you while we were disconnected to say, hey, keep all this me talking in. It's gold.
Why the fuck did this just freeze on me? God damn it. Oh, you asshole. You stood... Damn it. I can safely say it's not going good if we're not having problems. Okay. Starting again. There we go. Okay.